Dámy a pánové, já vás vítám u pokračování naší série na hru Assassin's Creed 3. Víte, jak jsem na konci poslední epizody říkal, že budeme dělat něco a to něco, co jsem říkal, že budeme dělat, teď evidentně neděláme. To je proto, že jsem v nové oblasti a ono mě to prostě nechtělo pustit pryč, takže jsem loknutej tady.
Why not join the Brotherhood then?
My father was an assassin. Quite good at his job too, as I understand it. But I hope to have children someday. It's hard to live in two worlds at the same time.
Ale to bys neměl vědět, že tvůj otec byl asasín. To je zakázaný o tom mluvit.
I still contribute as I can. That's why we're here now.
Krásný Manhattan. Teda, sorry, New York. Není to tady tak nahuštěný jako v Bostonu. Sledujte svého člověka na tržiště. No dobře, ale můj člověk by si mohl pohnout trošku. Já nemám celý den tady na to. Oh, to má ziky.
Do you know where he is?
Not exactly, but I have an idea where we can begin the search.
Už tam budem? Jíha! Já jsem poslal ženskou ledovíru těch pochůzkářů. To je Amerika, ale s Evropskou unii. Se ani nic neděje, oni už ani nemluvěj, jo, prostě jenom jdou pomalu, jako bychom se nemohli setkat tady.
What are you up to? This isn't money, it's colored paper. You've cheated me for the last time. Gods!
Sledujte padělatele. Tady se ale něco třpití, tady je někde truhla. Konore. Já ho asi musím nestratit z dohledu. Jako nemůže být moc daleko, zároveň nemůžu být moc blízko. To je strašně složitý, tyhle úkoly tady. Mám nějaký bonus objektiv? Nemám. Jak je to tady odhalený, vole. Jen takovýhle malinký kousek, ty vole. Skvělý, ano, to jsem chtěl. Na to čumíš. Neuvěřitelný. A proč ty jsi přikrčenej, Konore? Tolik otázek. Žebřík. Já jdu nahoru, tak čau. To možná nebylo chytrý rozhodnutí. Vůbec. Půlka životů v prdeli, okej. Okay. Jde jak připosranej. A já tady asi za chvíli usnu, jo, jestli to bude tímhletím tempem dál, tahle hra, vole. Nemůžu ho zabít, jako já vím, že ho musím sledovat, abych věděl, že jsou ty peníze a bla 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 bla. Ale... Já ti to řeknu, jsou spasova, OK? To by mohl být problém. Co je? Jsem tady. Sledujte posermě. Jo, jasně, samozřejmě, otoč se a v pohodě. Já mám na tebe celý čas, celý den, kamaráde. V Kingdom Come vyšetřování padělaných peněz, vole, bylo výrazně zábavnější, jo? Woodská dohoda. Wall Street. Pohodě. Kočička. Mňau. Už tam budem? Prostě Assassin's Creed, no, co chceš víc, ty vole? Seš v pohodě? Jesus Christ be praised. Uctíváme v téhle době Boha, já jsem trošku zaspal v hodině náboženství, jo, takže... Zrovna když se probíralo 18. století. Proč bys to dělal? Pojďte úspěšné odposlouchávání při pohybu. No. V pohodě, to já rád takový věci dělám. Nevidíš mě, drž hubu. Konore, hni se ale. Takhle mě nevidí, ale když jsem nahoře, tak mě vidí. Konore. Možná si to z části dělám sám těžký, jo, ale... You and me and Hickey? Přesně toho chci. Zabít. Už dobrý, už domluvili. Konore, už domluvili. Do píči, seš kokot? Čau, paní. Jau. Proč je musím furt sledovat? Nebo jako sledovat budiš, ale... Odposlouchávat, když už nemluvěj. No.
Boss wants everyone back at the shop. Says we strike tonight.
Be worried about that business with the guards. I'm telling you, it's nothing. Haven't had a spot of trouble since I slipped away. Of course, I'm taking care to keep distance.
Can't believe we're really gonna do this.
We'll be heroes. The The ones who ended all this talk of revolution. They'll set us up like kings, they will. Huh? Revolution. Bunch of troublemakers looking to upset the apple cart. There's some fool
Skurvený děcka.
garbage, ruining it for the rest of us good folk.
Ponora.
You and me and Hickey. Just some hard luck lads trying to survive in this cold, cruel world.
Juran, do piču. Běhni jim přímo dozad, jo, to je skvělý plán. No tak. No tak. Perfektní.
What's this? Thomas Hickey? Might be. What's it to you? Right. Ain't supposed to be none of your kind left. Suppose I'd best be rectifying that then. Get him!
Konore, na to není čas, Tomáš ti zdrhá. Ok.
There's another one! Grab him!
Do not tackle or shove anyone. Ok. A Tomáše? No toho, jo. Jo, on tady rozazuje. Dobře. To nebyla moje chyba, ok? Kůň? Sám seš kůň.
Be still. You will do no more harm. You're a right fool meddling in affairs you know nothing about. Washington's the only thing keeping the Continental Army together. You kill him, you end all hope for freedom. Wrong, boyo. With him gone, they'll have no choice but to promote Lee, and then... You are both under arrest! Oh, well, we were just having a scrap, officer. Ain't nothing wrong with two men settling their differences the old-fashioned way. Can't we come to a...
Quiet! What are the charges?
Counterfeiting!
I had nothing to do with that.
Course not!
Listen, there are more important things at stake here. This man is planning to...
Něco bokem. Já jsem dostal bokem mačety, ale přímo do hlavy. Opuste Animus a přečtěte si ho. Násrát. Trošku jsem se lekl, že už mě to vyhodí z Animu.
You miss me, sweetheart. What? Nothing to say? If you are here, then Washington is safe. True, true. Thing is, I believe I've just been pardoned. Thank you kindly for the rescue, gents.
There can be no further mistakes, Thomas. Am I understood?
What about the assassin? Yeah, he's here. They put him in a cell right next to mine. Guess we didn't get them all, eh?
Deal with this, Charles.
At once, sir.
What are we gonna do?
You're that boy from the Continental Congress. Adams's little lapdog. I think I have an idea. Yes. Two birds with one stone.
Do tell.
All in good time. It's not like the assassin's going anywhere. For now, we should see about getting you better accommodations here.
What are you on about? I thought I was getting out.
I'm afraid you won't be leaving for a while, thanks to Benjamin Talmadge. He's been running his mouth, saying all sorts of things. You're being investigated for plotting to assassinate George Washington.
What a bunch of bollocks. I thought you was gonna handle that.
We'll discuss this elsewhere.
Na tom Charlesovi už Úplně vidíš to postupující šílenství. Možná i syfilis, lehce, jo, ale každý tomu říkáme jinak.
Planning to escape. We should get in on it. Yeah.
Já chci taky utíct.
Caught him carving something in the yard. Slipped it in his pocket real quick when he saw me. Looked like a key.
Probably just a shiv.
Nah, Mason ain't a fighter. Always talking and tricking his way out of trouble. Weasel Weems, they call him. Sticky bastard.
Come on, Finch. He's not so
Finchy!
He told me some letters once. Gonna write a note to my lady.
Ha! What for? You think that whore's out there pining for you? Saving herself for when you get out? Huh? No doubt she's already moved on to the next fella, and the fella after him.
You shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
Easy now. It was just a joke.
Yeah? Well, it wasn't very funny.
Proč nemůžou být všechny odposlechy takovýhle? Let me out. Let me out. Ne. Budu dělat rámus do té doby, dokud mě nepustíš. Já jsem tady, nebo já tady právě nemám bejt. Já musím zastavit atentát na George Washingtona, OK? Jsem jediný, kdo to dokáže. Co mi uděláš? Dobře. Co je tohle?
Think I would rather hold it in.
Asi to tam radši nechám. Tak jo. Asi. Dobře, Conore. Nech to tam. Vysereš se, až se odsaď dostaneš. To nevypadá vůbec jako matrace. To vypadá jako velký kus šutru. A určitě se na tom taky spí. Dobře, na zemi se spí líp. Jdem se porvat? Omezte smrti vězeňských šťváží. Chceš čurák? Oni mě chtějí znásilnit. Všichni tři najednou. Uá. Ty piču. Tak tenhle mě chce. Ale extrémně. On si za mnou i popoběhne, kokot. Dobrý, vole. Schoď mě z těch schodů, že jo? Já jsem málo domlácenej. Což jako dostal jsem jenom jednu ránu ze zadu do hlavy, jo. Tady je. Ne, nebudeme hrát, že ne? Já to neumím.
Mason Weems?
Could be.
I need your help.
Oh?
They say you know a way out of here.
They say a lot of things.
I do not have time for games.
A shame, as I was hoping you might play one with me.
Fine.
Are you familiar with the rules?
Ne. Cápek vypadá jako někdo z Game of Thrones od Telltaleu. Ono se nějak šlo změnit kameru, to chci udělat. Nevím, co jsem zmáčknul. Kvéčko. No já to nemusím vyhrát, že jo? Connor.
Pleased to meet you, Connor. Well played. So,
Dík.
what brings you to Bridewell?
Treachery. I have been falsely accused.
Of course you have.
You do not believe me?
Why should I? You've the look of a brute.
You misjudge. I'm an honest man.
Dej to tam. Proč ne? Já, co je?
And yet also a man imprisoned.
Oh,
Tell me how
Oh.
you found yourself in this place.
oh,
It is a private matter.
As is what you ask of me.
oh. Dobře.
I was trying to prevent a murder.
Oh. Anyone I know?
George Washington.
Počkej, já jsem zrovna si myslím, že jsem pochopil, jak se to hraje.
You up to this, didn't they? Thought it might be fun to have another laugh at Mason's expense. Fools, a lot of them. To make light of something like this. George Washington is brave beyond measure, loyal like a brother, peerless in character, and unshakable in his convictions. That man is our Jupiter Conservator, destined to lead us not just to freedom, but greatness. Anyone who says otherwise is either a simpleton or a traitor.
Then you understand why I need to get out of here. If I don't help him, he is going to die.
You're serious, aren't you? Very well. But it's going to take some doing. See, everything hinges on the key I forged. But that loud Finch stole it. Took me 3 months to make the thing, too. You need to get it back, or we're not going anywhere.
Consider it done.
3 měsíce. Nenápadně vyberte kapsy Finchovi. Jak se dostanu nahoru? Po schodech bych to zkusil, to je... Co? A? Díky, čau. Mám to? Budete se do své celé. OK. Já jdu spinkat, jsem kropet vyšťavenej. Čau, čau. Den poté. A proč mě trvalo den to zkusit? Proč vypadá kovově? Já myslel, že to vyřezal ze dřeva. Kurva, Mace, mám tolik otázek. Nejseš můj typ, ale jinak bych si dal říct. Jestli o někom víš. O někom fešnějším a příjemnějším.
Your key is useless.
What do you mean?
It did not fit the lock.
It's not meant to.
You forged a key that does not work.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by work. It'll get us out of here. Just not the way you expected.
Then how?
Proč jsem furt od krve?
You're going to use it to get the real key off the warden. You have to swap yours for his.
Why not just have me take the real key? Why all this extra work?
He might notice if it went missing. This way, he'll be none the wiser.
And when he tries to use it?
He won't. That's why we're targeting him.
How do I reach the warden?
Yes, this next part, you may not like.
Oh, as if I've liked the others. Out with it.
You need to pick a fight.
What?
Pick a fight, and they'll throw you in the pit.
And how in the world does this help us?
The warden oversees the pit. Getting sent there is the only way to reach him.
I'll give you credit. You've given this plan to risk my life a great deal of thought.
Take down as many as you can. 1 or 2 will only serve to entertain the guards. You need to make them angry. We all have our part to play. Try not to die.
Co když začnou urážet jejich matky, to by nepomohlo? Smrt vězeňských strážných. Jak mám něco takového ovlivnit já, ty vole? Já se tady mlátím s vězněma, ne se strážnýma. Au. On mi rozbil zuby. Já je potřebuju, je to součástí mýho šarmu. Au. Míra známosti, super, jsem ve vězení.
Fancy yourself a troublemaker, eh? Some time in the pits to cool your blood.
Možná to platí až teď.
Look at all of you, pathetic, dirty wretches. You're not but swine, suckling at the
Okrást,
teats of
ukrást.
civilization.
Získám předmět mise občanů. Tak jo, můžeš jít do píči?
Beg forgiveness? No. You elect instead to commit new and more terrible crimes inside what should be a place of rehabilitation.
Hrozný ty lidi, fakt. Ale já nejsem jako oni.
You bide your time, awaiting the day of release that you might corrupt anew. The worst part is that the...
Zevnitř to nejde? Já tam vidím dírku, Conore. Clueless.
Need to take care not to raise the alarm.
Aha. Jak to uděláme? Tady jsem. Šš. Sladké sny. Goodbye. Mason, už tam mě čeká. Čau.
You'll find Hickey through that door. It's where they keep the important prisoners. Nicer rooms, more space, those sorts of things. It seems even in prison, who you know makes all the difference.
Thank you, Mason, for everything. I will find a way to repay the favor when my work here is finished.
Nezaráží tě trošku jako ten fakt, že Mason je ve vězení? Jo, ty chceš pomoct vězni. Já jako chápu, že asi moc nevěříš tomuhle justičnímu systému. A tě z toho jako neviním. Do prdele. Jo, jakože jsem mohl zabít jenom jednoho? Mi chceš říct? Hickey, už je mrtvej. Už je mrtvej. Oh.
Not who you was expecting, am I right?
What have we here? I thought we'd finished off your kind.
You would like that, wouldn't you? To rid the world of all who do not share your views.
Guilty as charged. Your meddling in the revolution has caused us no small measure of grief. It cannot continue. Our work is too important. But what would you know beyond all the lies Achilles feeds you and the tales you tell yourself?
I know that the people wish to be free, and that men like Washington fight to make it so.
Please, the man is weak. He stumbles and stammers through each engagement, making it all up as he goes along. His pedigree is pathetic, his military record even more so. I could go on and on, but we'd be here for days, so manifold are his faults, so deficient are his merits. He must be dealt with. You as well. I will abide no more flies in the ointment.
Here's how it's gonna work. First we bind you and bring you to your cell. Then tomorrow, you go before the court, accused of plotting to kill good old Georgie. Maybe we could pin the murder of the warden on you too. You did kill him after all. And who wouldn't take the word of Charlie over here? Once that's all squared away, well then.
All those years ago, the child in the forest was you.
I said I would find you.
And so you have. But not quite as you had expected, am I right? You know, all of this might have been avoided had you only done what I asked. But what's done is done.
Mám věřit tomu, že jsi mě takhle udusil, jo. Kámo, Connor je chlap jak hora. To je možná trošku hyperbola, jo, ale je větší než Charles. Nevěřím, že by ho dokázal takhle sundat. Je moje jako myšlenka. Jak vědí o Achillovi, když si myslej, že celý ten můj druh ve smyslu asasíny, že povraždili, tak jak? Nebo proč žije, jestli o něm vědí? Tady mi něco smrdí. On nebude úplně tak můj kámoš, jak se tvářil.
Hello, Connor. Didn't think I'd miss your going away party, did ya? I hear Washington himself is going to be in attendance. Hope nothing bad happens to him.
You said there'd be a trial.
Oh, no trial for traitors, I'm afraid. Lee and Haytham sorted that. It's straight to the gallows for you.
I will not die today. The same cannot be said for you.
That's enough. Keep moving.
Odvážnej Connor docela na to, že jde ke svý smrti. Hele, to je Washington. Čau. Je to Washington? Co to bylo? Já ne. Já jsem spoutanej. I když sice na rukou nic nemám, ale asi jsem spoutanej. Můžu jít rychlejc? Nemůžu. Oh! Tady se vraždí. Vy jste si toho jako nevšimli, jo? Pitomci. Shame. Shame. Shame.
Shame. Shame. Shame. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Shame on you. Shame, shame, shame. Shame on you. This was serious, but it turned into something fun.
Shame, shame, shame. Achilles. Ty vole, zachraň mě.
Forget about me. You need to stop Hickey. He's...
Up you go. Don't want to be late now, do we? You just had to be an hero, didn't you? You and Georgie both. Now you see what it gets you. A pine box, little else.
Brothers, sisters, fellow patriots. Several days ago, we learned of a scheme so vile, so dastardly, that even repeating it now disturbs my being. The man before you plotted to murder our much beloved general. Indeed, what darkness or madness moved him, none can say, and he himself offers no defense, shows no remorse. And though we have begged and pleaded with him to share what he knows, he maintains a deadly silence. If the man will not explain himself, if he will not confess and atone, what other option do we have but this? He sought to send us into the arms of the enemy. And thus we are compelled by justice to send him from this world. May God have mercy on your soul.
Nevím, jak jsem to udělal, když jsem měl oprátku kolem krku. Utíky jako o život, Conore. Tady je. Washingtonově tělesný stráže musí přijít zavřít nepřátelské členy milice. Běž. Vyhrál jsem. Jako zabil jsem Hickeyho, takže bych měl vyhrát. A Washington žije, takže...
Damn it. I thought I'd at least live to see another day. Shame. I want answers. Why did Johnson try and buy my people's land? Why was Pitcairn targeting Adams and Hancock? What purpose would Washington's murder have served? Why does your order support the British? How should I know? The Templars, Lee, the big man, Haytham, they has the money. They has the power. That's the reason I threw in with them. That's the only reason. Sure, they have some sort of vision for the future too. I didn't give a damn about any of that. They can sing their songs about mankind and its troubles. They can make their plans and spring their traps. Don't bother me none. They paid me, so I said yes. Didn't bother to ask who, or how, or why. Didn't care. You chose to side with men who would rob us of our humanity simply because it was more profitable? What else is there? I'm not some blind fool to give up all I've got on principle. What is principle anyway? Can you bring it to the bank? Don't look at me like that. We're different, you and I. You're just some blind fool who's always chasing butterflies. Whereas I'm the type of guy who likes to have a beer in one hand and a tea in the other. Thing is, boy, I can have what I seek. Had it even. Your hands will always be empty.
At ease, man! At ease! I said, lower your goddamn guns! This man's a hero! Oh, the general can be so stubborn sometimes. Piffle, he said, when we warned him something like this would happen. Piffle!
Stop.
He wanted to kill the commander. Nearly killed you as well. He was a scoundrel.
But still a man.
You're nothing if not consistent.
Where is Washington? I need to speak with him.
Bundled off as soon as your execution went sideways. He's likely on his way back to Philadelphia by now.
And so am I.
Something wrong?
He is still in danger. Hickey did not act alone.
Philly! OK, další Zloun mrtvej. Když jak jsme se teda teď dozvěděli, tak Hickey šel prostě jenom po penězích, jo, takže...
It's quite impressive what you've accomplished.
Is that a compliment?
Now, don't misconstrue. I'm sure the whole
Dobře.
endeavor will end tragically. But to have come this far, well, it's more than I ever expected.
The people yearn for freedom but feared to grab hold of it. That fear is gone now.
Thanks to you,
No. This they did on their own.
you diminish your role. But you have always been of humble heart.
I do what is right. No more, no less.
You cannot tell him.
Komu?
I have to. Otherwise, he will never be safe.
He is safer not knowing. By planting the seeds of doubt, you threaten to topple his entire endeavor. If Washington is paralyzed, Charles Lee will strike. You'll cause the very thing you aim to prevent. Hunt the Templars, as is your duty. But do not drag these men into it.
We must now all hang together.
Yes, we must indeed all hang together. Or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately.
You are once more our savior.
I must speak with the commander.
He's gone to try and hold New York. The British intend to take it. I fear we'll need to recall our men from Quebec as well. It's one thing to declare our independence. Now, my friend, we must make it so.
Krása. Tohle už tak krásný není.
Everything all right? Sean has located a second power source. I've asked Rebecca to charter a flight for us. Where to?
Brazil.
You there, Rebecca?
Bad reception. Can you hear me?
Well, glad to see that's working. Guess I'll try you back when I'm topside.
OK. Jdem se podívat na fotbal, nebo co se to tady teda vlastně hraje. No, takhle. Zjistili jsme, že teda i když Hickey byl součástí té templářské organizace, se kterou tady bojujem celou dobu, kterou řídí můj táta, tak že vlastně on jakoby prostě nebyl zlej, takhle nebyl ani hodnej, jo, ale nebyl to ten ultimátní nepřítel, proti kterému tady jdeme, jo. Hickey šel prostě za penězma, jo, za to ho nemůže nikdo vinit. S tím absolutně souhlasím, to je velice zdravý přístup k životu. Dobře, zdravý možná není, ale je understandable. Ty píčo, cápek tady. Skipuje leg day, čum na ty nohy, vole. No. Proč mě hledají i v Brazílii? Jaká je šance, že bych se dostal do Brazílie? Jako jsem tady, jo, ale to nic nemění na mý otázce. Jsme si podobní? Měli bychom si být podobný, když to jsem já. Každopádně. Na to se podíváme někdy příště, možná bychom si přečetli zase nějaký maily, jo, takže příští epizoda bude taková jen jako mech. A příště, co nás kurva čeká příště? No hádám, že pojedeme do New Yorku za Georgem Washingtonem. Já bych ale každopádně chtěl udělat nějaký ty questy pro usedlost zase. Jo, já jsem to jako slíbil v poslední epizodě, teď to nevyšlo, příště to taky nevyjde, tak snad už přes příště. Každopádně do té doby zatím čus.